Hello everybody and welcome to the 2015 running of the Nascar New Year's Eve Spectacular from the Daytona International Speedway here in Daytona Beach, Florida. We have a good one on hand as 18 drivers, past champions of this event and winners from the season, compete for the $1 million grand prize and automatic entry into all future New Year's Eve Spectacular events. So let's jump right into it. We got a beautiful New Year's Eve sky. Let's jump into the starting lineup real quick. On the front row, Jeff Gordon and Jamie McMurray, Clint Bowyer, Dale Earnhardt Jr. in row number 2, Ryan Newman, Carl Edwards, row 3, Jimmy Johnson and Greg Biffle in row 4, Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin round out the top 10, Kurt Busch and Brad Keselowski in row 6, Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch in row 7, Brian Vickers and Martin Truex Jr. Matt Kenseth and Brian Vickers in row 8, and Martin Truex Jr. and Bobby Labonte round out the field in row 9. So the pole sitter, Jeff Gordon, winner of the 2014 New Year's Eve, defending winner of this event, a 4-time winner in his final career start on the pole. A familiar spot for him in 2015. Can he pull it out? Can he pull out his final win? Made the championship 4, finished 3rd in the standings. Can he pull out an improbable final win? A 5th win. He's still the winner the most all time at 4. Somebody else take the win, lock themselves into all future New Year's Eve Spectaculars. We'll find out shortly as the field rolling off into turn number 3. Great 2015 season. Let's end it off with a bang here on Pringleson TV of all of other places. Dodge pace car getting ready to pull off. Jeff Gordon, Jamie McMurray leading him down to the green flag. Let's end off 2015 with a bang. Here we go. On the back straightaway for the first time tonight, as Gordon comes up to cover Bowyer. Goes down now in front of Newman. Complete the opening lap here in the New Year's Eve Spectacular. And Jeff Gordon leads it to the pleasure of thousands in the crowd, hundreds of thousands in the crowd, here to watch him run his final race. Got his 93rd win at Martinsville in November. His 3rd in the standings and 2 poles this year, both home plate tracks. His technically third pole of the season. And he's got teammate Jimmy Johnson behind him. For Kurt Busch being suspended for part of the season, having to miss the beginning of the season, got back, won at Richmond. Yeah, some other favorites coming into tonight. Obviously, champion Kyle Busch did not have a great track record on the plate tracks. Only ran 2 of them. Crashed in Daytona. We were down here in July. And you also have to throw in the 2 most dominant drivers on the plate tracks this season, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Joey Logano, who each split the wins on the plate tracks this year. Logano winning the 500 and the Fall Talladega race. Dale Jr. winning the middle 2, Spring Talladega and Summer Daytona. as well as a third and second in the other two, giving the best average finish on the pit tracks this year. But you also can't throw away any of the other possible contenders. Previous winners like Greg Biffle, who's moving up on the inside, Martin Truex, the 2010 winner, or Kevin Harvick, as well as he goes underneath to try and take the lead from Jeff Gordon, and it looks like he will get it. Underneath Harvick underneath, with Truex, and then Biffle, and Kyle Busch. Lap 4 with Brad Keselowski and then Brian Vickers. Glad to see him back in the car and healthy. Well, he went through in 2015. He announced, though, he will not return in 2016 to the 55 car. So this could be his final Cup start as well. Previous winner, the 09 winner of the New Year's Eve Spectacular. Martin Truex takes second. And Kyle Busch into third. Busch, such an incredible redemption story. Getting 5 wins this year after missing a third of the season and winning the championship. Absolutely amazing storyline there. The Gibbs Stars all around had a strong season. All 4 of their cars qualifying for the race tonight. Within Busch, you got Denny Hamlin, the second Gibbs car, Carl Edwards, and 300 cars in this race. Obviously, Gordon, Johnson, Earnhardt Jr. Vickers goes underneath Busch for second. And Hamlin. Jr. moving third on the inside, helping Carl Edwards with McMurray. And then Logano. Harvick continuing to lead here. Right now is a great time to give a shout out to our sponsors, Primrose, Mountain Dew, and of course Sprint, Nascar, being able to put on this event for everybody who's coming out. Give a good shout out to all the workers, all the camera crew, all the pit crews, all the drivers, all of the everybody, and all the fans for coming out and sticking it out with us. I know for the local Florida people, it's probably not the greatest temperatures to race in. But hopefully they're staying warm, and I hope the Northerners are enjoying the beautiful weather. But they are so experience as well down here tonight. And everybody has a great time. I thank everybody for coming out and helping working on this. Everybody spending New Year's Eve with us. Straight Logano goes underneath. Carl Edwards for second. Harvick comes down the block, help from Boyer. Harvick showing some nice speed here early. Hold on to lead. Again, the two big favorites, Logano and Earnhardt, neither of them have led a lap yet. They were by far the 2 fastest cars in the happy hour practice session. With Boyer is going to go underneath Logano. Help from fellow Toyota and Kendrick. Nicely stay grouped together there. Perfectly lap 10. We are now an eighth of the way complete here in Daytona. Again, the pattern that we're seeing here is that all, as we've seen in most, if not all, the New Year's Eve spectaculars, the inside line just prevails. It's just like a conveyor belt. Get on that inside line, you move up to the front, then you get shuffled to the high line, go all the way to the back. It continues it to be such, as now we finally have a pass for the lead. Matt Kenseth going to the inside and take the lead from Harvick. Help from Biffle. As Biffle now gets shoved up to the middle, as Jeff Gordon takes a look to the inside. The outside. Now Kenseth starts to break through. Again, the conveyor belt inside just prevails so much more than the outside. It's crazy how that works. But Harvick has a lot of speed and is able to keep that outside line relatively close. So now Kenseth breaks away and clears the 4-car. Help from former teammate Greg Biffle behind him. Johnson on the outside. And there's Jeff Gordon again, the pole sitter, third on the inside. Continuing the lead here, 13 laps as Gordon goes underneath to try and take second spot from Biffle, but the outside has the numbers. Gordon going to go all for it all on the inside, going to take the lead from Matt Kenseth. Second time today, and that'll be a grand pleasure to the crowd. With Keselowski behind him. First time we've seen that 2-car really poking towards the lead, and Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, a couple Toyotas behind him. Now Keselowski going to go to the inside, but Kyle Busch is going to look underneath. Now tucked behind Keselowski and go to the lead. To the inside, 2010 winner Truex not had a great time since moving to Furniture Row Racing starting in 2014. Hopefully with their manufacturer switch from Chevy to Toyota going into 2016, they'll be a little bit better. Jeff Gordon Chase Elliott will take over the 24 car. Replacement of Jeff Gordon, starting in 2016.
Brian Vickers going to the inside. Kyle Busch leads the lap, but it will be Brian Vickers, Aaron's number 55, going to the lead for the first time. Well, from Jamie McMurray and Carl Edwards. His first lap since 2009 in this event. Will McMurray have anything to say about it as they come out of 4 to complete 18 laps? There will be Vickers leading the lap. So McMurray, Edwards, and Earnhardt now going on the inside of Edwards. From Newman, 2011 winner. Four past winners now inside the top 4. A little bit smaller of a field this year as well, 18 cars, but does not derive any chance of a big one at all. Next time by will be the quarter mark complete. Over Kurt Busch. And then Clint Bowyer and Jimmy Johnson. Oh, Vickers is shoved to the outside. Going out to dry as Kurt Busch goes underneath for the lead. 41. Bowyer behind him. Michael Waltrip Racing, or Bowyer specifically, announcing that they will be going to Chevrolet in 2016. We'll see how that move works out for him, as he gets shuffled to the outside, and Jimmy Johnson now moving in behind Kurt Busch. Now Busch covers to come down. He'll continue to lead. Now he's got a Stewart-Haas teammate behind him, Kevin Harvick. Not for long as Harvick ducks the inside. Busch will lead the lap, but it'll be Harvick taking the lead. Help from Jeff Gordon behind him. And Truex knowing its first appearance of near the front of Bobby Labonte. The 1999 winner. The first Ford in the group. 3 Chevys now leading. Monty not had the greatest career highlights for his 1999 win. Winning the championship in 2000, he would eventually he did leave. Joe Gibbs left after 2005. Went to Petty Enterprises for 3 years, then jumped around. Now in the 32 car for the second year. In 96 and 09, the 71 and 2010, and then JTG Dory Racing for 3 seasons, and now in his second season with the 32 team. As Gordon back out front to the pleasure of many. If he could lead lap 24, that would be pretty ceremonial, I'd say. But Joey Logano is going to try and give him a run for the lead. He has yet to lead tonight. He was one of the fastest cars in practice. And has yet to lead tonight. Ford helper Greg Biffle out of the Roush camp. Former Roush driver Carl Edwards behind him as Logano goes underneath, and he's going to go to the lead. Help from Carl Edwards. Oh, Gordon may have gotten into the wall a little bit there. Got shuffled out of line. Stays going though. First time he has led all night. And again, one of the favorites, the Daytona 500 winner. A late season favorite to win the championship. That all derailed starting at Martinsville. Gordon to the inside now of Edwards for second as Johnson and Earnhardt Jr. now got 3 Hendrick cars behind him. That is never a sight you want to see if you're a non-Hendrick driver. How leads that lap? Trying to hang on the outside, but Kurt Busch, another Chevrolet, moving in on the inside. Now Gordon to the bottom. He's going to try and go for the lead and will get it. But Junior is hung up on the outside. Which means pit stops are coming within the next 10 to about 12 laps. Interesting to see how pit stops work here. Do they pit by manufacturer, pit by team, or do they try to just spoil the group? Communications that might happen there. That's still about 10 laps away. Busch, Ryan Vickers. Now Vickers going underneath Kurt Busch for second. Gordon comes down to cover the spot. Show you some of the amazing camera angles that we got tonight. Here's a nice one coming out of turn 4 as they rumble past. See the cars in their full glorious speed.
going to the lead. You really get also a good view of how steep these turns are. Just amazing camera work from our amazing camera crews here tonight. Going on tonight. Back up front, we got some action. Denny Hamlin going to the inside of Harvick. He'll take the lead for the first time tonight. Running now 32 laps out of 80 here in Daytona. Another interesting thing, all 18 leaders in this lead draft. Let's see if that continues. Teammate Kyle Busch, Dale Jr. Carl Edwards running out the top 5. Logano. There's now more passing action. Looks like Kyle Busch going to go underneath Newman. Try and hook up with his teammate. Now they got a Gibbs 1, 2, 3 on the inside as Jr. Dangerous. The Gibbs cars have been this year. Not necessarily on the plate tracks, but they've shown some speed, and they also teammates working together can prove deadly for some other drivers in the field. It's 3 wide now is Carl Edwards. Hunter's benefiting from all that shuffling. Wasn't really looking for the lead, but he'll take it underneath Denny Hamlin. Up from Greg Biffle and then Jimmy Johnson. He'll lead his first, possibly, I think it's his first lap of the day. Kurt Busch and Brian Vickers. And Truex, the 5th car on the inside. Seen Logano lead some laps, but still no laps left from Dale Earnhardt Jr. One of the fastest cars in practice. Last time we were in Daytona, he was in victory lane. We'll see what drivers begin to think about now as we inch closer and closer to green flag pit stops. Coming up in just the next couple of laps. Predicted to come in the next couple of laps at least. As Kurt Busch ducks underneath Edwards and go to the lead. Oh, maybe somebody coming down now. We do have some pitters. Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick, the Stewart Haas cars, will pit together, but all by themselves. That'll put Jeff Gordon
Haas cars only pitting by themselves. That could be a devastating blow if they can't catch the field in time. Any more takers this time by? No. None coming down that time. Closing now on halfway in the 2015 NASCAR New Year's Eve Spectacular. We'll see when they catch Kurt Busch and Kevin Harvick. If they catch them before more drivers come down pit road. And also a caution could save them as well. Cars 1-2. Looks like more takers on pit road. Oh, 4 drivers. Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Jamie McMurray, Brad Keselowski all coming down now. They'll give up their positions. Turning the lead over to Matt Kenseth. Really benefited there. He has got a huge lead. Seemed like it was a little bit late of a move for Gordon and Johnson to come down. And Kenseth just seemed to be the benefactor there. But now Kenseth will pit. Kyle Busch, Bobby Labonte, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Dale Jr. Looks like the rest of them, the entire rest of the field coming down at once here. Completing halfway on pit road in Daytona. Whole flurry of cars on pit road. Great time to get a shot of our pit lane cameras as drivers make their way up pit road. Kenseth, Labonte, Logano, Busch, Earnhardt, Newman, the rest of the field. Begins to get their boundaries together and maybe inch back together. There's the leader of the group, Matt Kenseth. Does he have enough to stay with this group of cars? Or will he get past? Looks like he will get past. That'll put Jeff Gordon. Once they cycle through pit stops here, cycles through, and he'll have the lead. 39 laps to go. For him also, though, will for sure be another pit stop. They'll be cutting it close for that other group of cars. They can able to use the draft and conserve fuel. They may be able to save enough to get to the end. But for the first 6 that pitted, they will definitely have to make another pit stop. Costly move. There. Great pit stop cycle though by everybody. Gordon, Johnson, Keselowski, Busch,
Harvick, Kenseth. They're the lead group. They're going to complete 44 laps. Really, Kenseth got the benefit there. The only car in the group that pitted last to stay in the lead group. It's now a 6-car lead group. A Chevy's, a Ford, and a Toyota. Pass for the lead. Keselowski going underneath Jeff Gordon to get the spots. He'll take the lead again. He has yet to win a New Year's Eve Spectacular. In what is his 7th try. My goodness. My goodness, my throat is just giving out here. There we go. It is winter, folks, so. Coming down. God damn. Okay, there we go. Hopefully it's fixed. But Matt Kenseth's now leading. Harvick, Johnson. And then Busch, top 5. Kurt Busch moves into 4th now. Looks like Jeff Gordon will go underneath Keselowski to try and take 5th. Keselowski moving to 6th. Harvick going underneath, help from Johnson. Busch and Gordon, Chevrolet's teaming up on the lone Toyota in this group. Harvick going to the lead. We close on 50 laps complete. Interesting to see if any of the other drivers can hang on and try and reel these guys back in. We'll take a look at Bobby Labonte was right behind Kenseth coming out of pit road. He has lost touch with the lead group, it looks like. Second minute. Includes Jamie McMurray. Here it is. This is the next 4, including led by a couple of Gibbs cars. They're single file, and that's the only way they're going to be able to run them down. A single file on the inside. And that's really the only way they're going to catch them. They've got a long ways to go. But this group shuffling back and forth will definitely help their case. So 50 laps down, 30 to go. Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, and Matt Kenseth at the top 5. Kevin Harvick the other in the lead group. Kurt Busch, Brad Keselowski, Matt Kenseth all still looking for their first career wins in this event. Jeff Gordon, a 4-time winner, looking for his 5th win. Jimmy Johnson, a 2-time winner. And Kevin Harvick, the 2013 winner, looking to win again. Excuse me, Brad Keselowski, the 2012 winner as well. Looking for his 2nd win. And another correction, Jimmy Johnson, only a 1-time winner in 2002 in his rookie season. To go. 3 wide. Johnson will move in a second. On the bottom. Johnson shoves the outside. Now Harvick goes bottom. And again, all the shuffling. That second group. Attempt to get reformed and hopefully try and reel them in. Lead Harvick and Gordon right there. 26 laps to go. Remember, they will have to make another pit stop. And that will take place. Usually takes place around 10 laps to go. 9-10 laps to go. Most drivers probably could stretch it until about 5-4 to go. Most of them in this lead group. Matt Kenseth, however, could probably stretch it until the final lap or even the end of the race. He'll probably make it on just one stop. Look for him to see if he tries to or not. Single file. Not for long. Matt Kenseth going to duck to the bottom. I wonder if he's in fuel conservation mode. Not in that way. He goes 24 laps to go now here from Daytona. A little creaky but share back here. Oh, now we're gonna actually try and creak it. God damn it. Gordon behind him now. We'll check and see how far behind that second group is. They still got quite a ways to go. They're gonna catch. Same group. Yeah, they might be close. They might be starting to get there, but they have to just stay single file. Have to run the bottom and just hope that this group continues to shuffle, and also hope that maybe a caution comes out. They don't have to work for it as much. Close to 20 to go. The sprint, 20 to go. One day to predict who's not the best shot to win. I'm gonna favor Jeff Gordon. He looks to be, he's got a fast car, he's got motivation in his final race. If he can execute this final pit stop, well, his crew can do it. And I think he's got a great shot, and I think he can pull off the win. He's got teammate and Jimmy Johnson, who's very fast, helping him. Johnson's got a good shot to win. Harvick and Gazowski each are both showing for good speed. You have to throw out the other two in this group, Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth. Especially Kenseth with his on a different fuel strategy. He's a couple laps more to the good than everybody else. Teammate Kurt Busch come underneath and take the lead. Help from Jeff Gordon, and now Matt Kenseth sneaking all the way to the inside. 3 wide for second. Johnson's going to abandon his teammate and go into second. Now Kenseth going underneath. Going to take the lead on Kurt Busch. Those two are the only two that have yet to win this event. Now 19 laps to go. We're getting about 9-10 laps away from what will be green flag pit stops. Barring the fact that there could be a caution. But if you pit now, I mean, you're good to go. You're probably not going to have a lot of helpers. All important here to have at least one other driver pit with you. Help get you up to speed, help keep you out from going a lap down. Go a lap down at this point. Without a caution, you can kiss your race goodbye. help from Jimmy Johnson. Under Harvick and Kenseth. And Jeff Gordon going back to the lead. Car's fast. No wonder he got the pole position. He's got a lot of help from Jimmy Johnson. He's got a lot to thank of that 48 team. Right behind him tonight. We expected Dale Jr. to be the fastest of the Hendrick cars tonight. But he's the only one of the three not to lead yet today. Every single Unity Spectacular since 1993. Second most ran Jeff Gordon has. He ran the second most New Year's Spectaculars ever. The only one he hasn't ran more than is Mark Martin. Mark Martin ran 28 New Year's Spectaculars before his final in 2013. $15 to go now here from Daytona. Continuing to lead. Just a lot of strength. But also, you know, it's his final race. The driver's not going to go easy on him, obviously. But how much are going through their heads? If he's in the lead on the final lap and you've got to run, what would you do? We'll have to see if that actually transpires what would happen. Now he's going to go to the outside, and Kenseth is going to go back to the inside and take the lead. Coming now 14 laps to go. They come to 13 laps to go. Laps to go. Now we're getting close to what would be that second set of green flag pit stops. Take a look at how the second group has been doing. They're shuffling around, not doing themselves any favors. They have been slightly eating the gap up, just ever so slightly, possibly, but just doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. I think at this point we are going to need a caution. Now 11 to go. And here Matt Kenseth Either the drivers peel off. Do you go with them or do you try and stick it out? He may choose to pit with them. He has been up front leading a lot, which has not helped his chances at conserving fuel. Harvick behind him, and then Johnson. 9-10 to go, and there they go, pit stops. Harvick, Johnson. Johnson had to get cut off. Oh my. Jimmy Johnson could not pit there. He tried to come down pit road and just did not work. And this is it. The Stuart Haas cars, their final stops of the night. With 10 laps to go. And what a close call that was. But Johnson and Keselowski biting the bullet there. Both of them just not being able to come down pit road. I think Johnson was trying to pit, got checked up, decided not to at the last second, and he and Keselowski now really far behind as Gordon and Kenseth duke it out for the lead. When do they come down pit road? Going underneath Gordon, but does Gordon make a pit stop? Neither of them pitting that time. What about Johnson? And Keselowski, they're choosing not to pit either. Now 8 laps to go. Was it a smart or a stupid strategy on the 4 and 41's part? Do they get out quicker and are able to retain the lead? We'll have to see. Any pitter takers that time? No. Kenseth continuing the lead, 7 laps to go. Johnson and Keselowski also choosing not to pit. Wonder if Gordon's trying to stretch it out to where he can conserve enough to try and make it to when Kenseth will have to pit. That's a little bit of a stretch. Trying to save a couple laps of gas by drafting. We'll see here, any takers? Pit road, nope. They're both gonna stay out. Kenseth and Gordon. 6 laps to go. Johnson and Keselowski trying to reel them back in. They are choosing not to pit either. Wonder if they can make it. Why not? So 5 laps to go. Kenseth and Gordon, Johnson and Keselowski
But in two groups of two as they come around the bush. And they're still choosing not to pit. Have they saved enough? Ooh, Kenseth being stuck behind Kurt Busch, as is Jeff Gordon. That'll help reel in Johnson and Keselowski. Ducks underneath. That is Kurt Busch. Split apart from his teammate, but was up front for a little while. And 3 laps to go this time by, and it's just time is running out to make a good pit stop if they need to. And there we go, Jeff Gordon to pit road in his final race, his final pit stop. And he has alone. Nobody else goes with him. Oh man, a devastating blow. Kenseth now all by himself, with Keselowski and Johnson trying to run him down. Make him up on Kevin Harvick. Will anybody pit this time by? No. Keselowski and Johnson still choosing not to pit. 2 laps to go. And they have caught up to Kenseth. Kenseth making a daring pass to the outside. That did not go well. He's going to lose the lead to Keselowski going into turn 3. And lose second to Jimmy Johnson as well. This is the possible race for the win as they come to the white flag. This is the race for the win. Last lap in 2015. As Jimmy Johnson makes the pass at the line, going to the front. And he's got lap cars instead of the pick. Oh, they out of fuel. Keselowski and Kenseth, they out of fuel. They are slow. Both of them slowing. And they out of fuel. This will let Johnson run away with it. He's got tracking help with the lap cars, but he's going to let them pull away and finish on the lead lap. And running out of gas, Jimmy Johnson comes out of turn number 4 and will win the 2015 NASCAR New Year's Eve Spectacular from the Daytona International Speedway. What a suspenseful finish. Johnson getting the win, running out of fuel possibly on the final lap. Able to stretch it on one pit stop. Wow. His second career win in the New Year's Eve Spectacular. $1 million and good momentum going into 2016 for Jimmy Johnson. Congratulations to him and the 48 team. And for Jeff Gordon, it comes up just short. Almost had enough to get to the end of the race. And he'll finish in 13th in his final career start. But his teammate will be getting the job done. Congratulations to Jimmy Johnson. And that's going to be it for us. We're going to sign off here at Pringleson TV. Go celebrate the night. Go celebrate the win. Give a final farewell to Jeff Gordon. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. And we'll see you again in 2016. Jimmy Johnson will be there, but who else will be? Find out next year. This is Pringleson TV, signing off.